Yo, yo, yo. What's good? What's good? It's Stormy B Man, and I am back. Welcoming you to the Tuesday Tussle for this Tuesday, July 21st, 2026. We're calling this episode Walking the Walk After Talking the Talk in Boxing. Yeah, because we're not yet done with the necessary cook on all these miscreants in the sport of boxing who are not showing the tried and true respectful representation of the sport as warriors. They should change the letter in the word and call them warriors, because they're too worried about their present status, their present position, their present place of consideration. They don't want to put anything on the line when they don't actually realize when you become a professional fighter, you've already put it out there into the universe. It's just a matter of how you walk the path in the universe that gets the spotlight either shined upon you, or the light that may have been there initially grows ever dimmer until dark. And we have a few of these guys out here presently that are going through that experience, going from the cruiserweights all the way down into that, let's just call it bantamweight division. Thank God for, excuse me, thank God for Zuffa Boxing, where they will be implementing that 8-weight division consideration, because these junior weights and the minimum weights and all that just kind of murky the waters even more. Yeah. So we're going to have an opportunity to continue to cook on this. And some of these people are going to be revealed to be exactly who and what they truly are. And that is pretenders. You see, pretenders is a term that they don't use a lot in today's modern boxing. But pretenders are what they have always been known as when they weren't ready to give us what they were supposed to give us as professional fighters. It used to be, at one point in time, through our society, a man's word was his bond. And with that bond came a mending of accountability, the endorsement of his brand. What these guys do today, I can't tell you what that is. But I'll tell you one thing. It has nothing to do with mending and bonding. The accountability. And too many of them that so-called watch and support the sport have adopted those virtues as well, which is what sends it far south deep into the river. But see, there are still those of us who are around, and we are not accepting of that. We demand that you bring it in a righteous manner. And if you ain't got that in you, get the hell on away from our beloved sport. Because there's room for someone to replace you. Yeah. That's right. That's it. In a nutshell. So, with that being said, welcome everybody to the Tuesday Tussle. We are now finally simulcasting on YT as well as Rumble. I had to make an adjustment when I went live. There was a little something that I needed to do on my server to get the broadcast to go cleanly across both channels. So we're cooking now with hot grease. Yeah! And I appreciate each and every one of you who are out there. Those who are over on YT. We'll do a quick roll call for you over there. And the link is pinned for those who can head on over to Rumble. If we find that things are getting a little tough and tight, just know that's why that link is there. And we can have more discretion. Yeah. Royal Constrictor was first in the building over there at YT. Good to see you out there, brother. Adrian Vitt is back, saying greetings, Sensei. And Macadus Mac of the South in the building, saying salute to the Grand Master. 4-ounce Sniper is saluting out there as well. What's good with you guys? Appreciate you. No, I haven't done a Tuesday Tussle in a while. So when I set up the stream, there was something I forgot to do, to click that so it would simulcast upon launch. But, you know, the OG remembered. You know, memory is growing a little faint. But we there now. We there. Now over on Rumble, we got LPRN saying salute Sensei in chat. Universal Truth is back with us saying salute Sensei. Del Riv in the building saying salute Stormy with those sirens going off. Adrian Viet pulling double duty over on Rumble as well. Coach Hudson in the building saying salute comrades. We in here. Listen, Coach Hudson, very good live stream that you were on earlier. Got a chance to catch a good portion of it. You coming on just about the time that I was about an hour to go at work, and I was sneaking and listening because I'm not supposed to be listening, but I was sneaking and listening and catching something. That was a damn good cook, brother. That where is Key Shane? Listen, man, where is he, huh? The last that we saw of him, huh? He was on the police blotter, huh? And guess what? That's exactly where he needs to be, on the police blotter. Yeah. But guess where else he is? He's on the most wanted list too, huh? He done made it over there to the Devin Haney most wanted list, and guess what? Now he want to be low profile, huh? Oh, just what? A couple of months ago, he was out there swinging the belt around and slapping the concrete and everything, huh? Trying to tell everybody, huh, that Debo got hit with a brick. Well, that was in the movies. This is in real life. You understand? So, let's see, Keyshawn, if you got any bricks in them gloves. Because I'll tell you something, huh? What's the title of this show? Walking the walk after talking the talk. In boxing, it's where this is described as men who can be mighty, and those thought to be mighty will be made into mice. Yeah! So, this is what it is, huh? And I second that notion from Coach Hudson where he says, where's Key Shane, huh? And you don't get the correct pronunciation of the government name until you come up out of shame. How about that, huh? Stormy still got bars. I might be getting old, huh? But I ain't through yet. I ain't through yet because I'm still coming at you yet again. Yup. So, the latest BS, huh? Where we find the sweepstakes, huh? For who gets the right to face the man of might, which happens to be the Dream, huh? Debo himself. It ain't Shitty Cuz. It ain't he. Because you see, he has dug himself such a trench, he might as well have gotten a pine box before he did so. So then all of the pallbearers had to do was just throw their gloves over in the pit, huh? Because he's about dead now. Yeah, as I wrote in Coach Hudson's stream earlier, huh? He's finished, man. He's finished. Because I will tell you this. Talking the talk is one thing, but when you make absolutely no effort to get in the ring, huh, and apply the science, the sweet science, you consider yourself the best boxer in boxing, right? Well, why won't you get in there with any of these fighters who could either sign off on that or prove you wrong? See, that's a very good $15 million question for you there, huh? You will talk about everything that is of the improbable and speak as if you're capable of the impossible, huh? But what you really represent is the unlikely. Yeah, that's what it is. And we can see it. But see, I saw it years ago. Shout out to my brother, the dearly departed Curtis Anderson, aka Kurt Sugar. We had conversations about Shitty Cuz long ago. Scrapbook Boxing also joined in on the conversation. And guess what? We were all three in agreement that though he would possibly try to shoot for the stars, he would just become airborne, huh? And now that he's become that, y'all done found out it ain't nothing but a bag of hot air. Yeah! You see what I'm saying here? I've been telling you. Yeah! You see? Going on all these stations talking to people who don't have any boxing knowledge, huh? Who won't even challenge the status quo because they don't have the status no. Huh? They don't know these fighters. If they hear popular names over and over again, they may even get a publicist to help write down some details for them, and it's like Cliff Notes, and they look at it, and the guy comes on the show, and they sit there and they talk. And he's very comfortable under those circumstances. But do you notice, have you ever paid attention to he who doesn't walk the walk after talking the talk? When he speaks, he'll say something, and then he'll say some more bullshit, and then he'll say and he'll say even more bullshit, and he'll say what's that the last I checked and knew of is a placeholder for a thought process of trying to link something to what you're saying. But you hear how my words flow? You hear how I flow? It's just natural, right? And that's not gift of gab. That's a conditioned mind to be able to speak forthright and with fact. See, when you tell a lot of lies, you have to remember the lies that you told. That's right, Coach Hudson, a lie. Huh? When you got to go back and think about, what did I say? See? Somebody might as well put a Taoist monk's robe on him and give him one of those little symbol things that you hit with the little thing. Ding! Ding! Like those Buddhists. Because he's blowing bullshit your way. Salute to DLP in the building. What's happening with you? Yeah. So when I say what I'm saying, I'm not lying. But he is. Now Oshaki ain't good enough, huh? Oshaki ain't good enough. Really? But you the one that put that information out there, talking about how you handle them in sparring and all of that. It turned out that it was something totally different. Yeah. See, now there's footage out there. How about that? See? The shitty one. You done come up here through this sport of boxing and done left a nasty ass trail, streaks, and marks. And someone else has now got to clean that mess up. Yeah. All you had to do is start stepping up to the plate of accountability, responsibility. And you may have had an opportunity to have something to stand on. Now you're on shaky ground, brother. Shitty shaky ground. Huh? Boots all nasty and everything. Yeah, that's you. And you caused this because you simply sat and told people you are the best boxer in the sport of boxing today. That's what you said. But I guess your lying eyes don't see what we see. When we see other fighters of value stepping up to the plate of accountability and representing, doing things, getting it done. It's ridiculous to even sit and listen to an interview with you right now because what you seem to convey in interviews are disruptive conversational points that hold no credence because there's no way for you to back them up because you refuse to put yourself in a situation to be proven wrong. So you debate on a level where there's no one to counter your points except for us content creators. And even some of those who really supported you through this point are starting to fade away. And that fade, shows that nappy ass scalp. Yeah, that type of fade. Because you're skin your ass. Salute to the brother Drew Titan out there in Rumble. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah. So we got other fighters, young ones coming along, taking things to a different level. Like Abdullah Mason, who's coming to a weight division near you very soon. He who also told you he didn't need any friends in boxing. He got his brothers and his dad and his brothers and his dad and his brothers and his dad, and that's all that he needs to have because you are not the kind that they bring along for their journey, brother. You are a Benedict Arnold, a Judas. You are he who is despicable. The shitty one. That's why I've nicknamed you that, because that's who you are. Every family has one. Some people are just in denial. Just like those who were close to you, who have prominent names in the sport of boxing. Yeah, you've embarrassed them for supporting you, and you don't look nothing like them as far as being a professional. How many fighters, chat, I'm going to ask you. I'm not going to sit here like I know it all, but I want to see what you found out for yourself. How many fighters now, over the past couple of months, have the shitty one turned away? How many fights that could have been made easily have slipped through the cracks because he doesn't want to put on the line his crack? Yeah. Tell me. Just help me out a little bit with that. Help me out with that. But remember, after defeating Teofimo Lopez, they called him pound for pound. Pound for pound. Pound of shit. Because Teo was shit. Teo has received so many gift decisions. He ought to be one of Santa's elves this coming holiday. Yeah. Seriously. And I've told this on the air. The only reason that he fought Shitty Cuz is because he knew that he could go through that fight and not have to worry about getting knocked out, which is more of an embarrassment to him because, one, he doesn't want to lose to a black fighter. We're talking about Teofimo Lopez here. He's got some homegrown, personal, familiar issues that he just doesn't want that reality to be displayed before the public. And remember, Shitty Cuz doesn't profess himself as really being black. Oh yeah, we ain't forgot that either, huh? Because it was just a year ago, huh? When you was telling everybody, huh? But I don't see you bringing that flag in the ring though, huh? But you sure do act like a ninja though. You do, huh? That blood is strong in you. Drew Titan says at least 5 fighters. Let me see if we can name them. If I miss some, please write them in the chat and help Stormy out. Because you know I'm getting old now. You can help me out. Help your senior citizens. We could say Oshaki Foster, of course. Huh? Gary Anton. Huh? Yeah. Oh. Frank Martin. Yeah. What's his name? Kid Austin. Yeah. Who we got? There's another. Help me out now. It's on the tip of my tongue. There's one more. Oh, Devin Haney. Oh, that's 5. But there's more. How about that rematch with De Los Santos? That's 6, huh? Oh, El Rayo, huh? 7, huh? Oh, we getting hot. Ray Morataya. 8. My goodness. Keyshawn, 9. Oh, we got a damn top 10. We got a top 10 of duck fights for Shitty Cuz. Are you kidding me? The OG, Mr. Mont, what's good with you, brother? I ain't heard from you. You gotta call Stormy, man. Huh? I don't want to be in the hospital on one of the machines. Bleep, bleep, bleep. And the phone ring and they, hey, baby, can you get that phone for me? Yeah, it's a Mr. Mont. Tell him I'm on my way out of here. What's good with you, Mr. Mont? Listen, man. We got a damn top 10 that this guy has ducked. If you give me one more, that makes 10 right there. And that ain't hard. Tank Davis. Oh! Oh my goodness. If you want to say Lamont Roach, that makes it 11. If you want to say, oh my goodness, Ryan Garcia, a top 12. Listen. Stormy is raising the roof on the sport of boxing tonight. Everybody take note. Like Ali would say, everybody stop talking right now. Attention. I just ran off a top 12 that Shitty Cuz have ducked over the past year and a half. Oh, honorable mention, Joe Cordina, 13. And that's an unlucky number, huh? Come on, Drew, tell me, am I cooking with hot fish grease or not? There's a reason that y'all should miss the Tuesday tussle. Huh? You think Stormy just be out here bullshitting, huh? Nope. Nope. Now, you guys that's been listening, there's a few of y'all just come in. Some of y'all was listening anyway. You just, let me see what he's saying. I want to see before I write something. Yeah, that's you. But where have I lied? Where? No lies detected. No lies detected. Salute to Universal Truth out there with the Rumble rant. He says, cooking sensei. I appreciate you, brother. Prince Savage in the building. Von D is out there. Yeah. Listen, I keep saying, man, you think I want to talk about this kind of thing? But I have to come in and chime and put my little 2 cents into the bucket, because I want you to know that this is a real thing. There is not a fighter in the sport of boxing who can boast such atrocious mishappenings like this guy. 13 subjects. 13 fighters, all within his weight class or division, in and centered around him, that he could get in there and prove to us how great he thinks he is. But none of them, not one. You don't even want to even run it back with a De Los Santos. When you saw Oshaki throw Ray Ford out of the ring like he was in the WWF, I guess you must have looked at it and said, damn, he is for real. This shit is crazy. You understand? And Ray Ford, which was the funniest thing, salute to the queens of the boxing talk, when they had their show after the fight. And they said, and I'm still laughing at this, Boxiana and Nick J, they said they ain't never seen no fighter go out the ring and don't try to catch himself. Ray Ford went out of the damn ring like a stuntman in a bad C movie, huh? And he hit glass, wood, bottles, everything on his way to the floor. He hit everything. That shit was hilarious. Because they didn't lie either. He did. It was at that moment that he knew he fucked up. Listen, when he went out that damn ring and he got up to get back in the ring, I bet he was calling Shitty Cuz all kind of names. Y'all just didn't think about that, but I did. He got up, ribs hurt and shit because he scraped it on the edge of the ring. He got up, he tried to act like I'm good. I'm straight. I'm straight. But you know what? He got back in that ring. He was like, man, wait till I get out. I ain't saying shit up to Shitty Cuz ass. Got me in here getting fucked up and embarrassed like this. Yeah. Drew says, send me the list and I'll reiterate it to aggravate the idiot masses. Can somebody help me by putting that list in the chat? for Drew because I'll be done, I'm still cooking on this right now. But somebody who know that list, that the fabulous 13. This Mark, he done 13 people, man, across 3 weight classes. Junior lightweight, no, 4 weight classes. Junior lightweight, junior welterweight, and welterweight. Ridiculous. Or the channel my brother Blue Blood Sports TV, diabolical. How you know this boxing? Tell everybody who would listen that you're the best in boxing. That shit don't go together. That go together just as much as peanut butter and green beans. Huh? If you don't get out of here with that foolishness, I told y'all it was the reason why I call it shit because you probably think I was just being mean and think I was just talking down to a guy or something like that. No! There's not a fighter in history that you could say duck like that. There used to be a fighter in the mid to late 80s. He used to travel all over the country and fight people in their backyard, in their college gym, in their high school gym. It didn't matter. Buck Smith, look him up. Buck Smith made a career out of just traveling. He would drive his car across the USA for fights. And that gentleman would fight you if you was Floyd Mayweather or if you was of low stature and nobody had ever heard of you. That was Buck Smith. Listen. Watch boxing. I keep telling you guys this. Shitty cuz I'm going to say this and mean it with every ounce of my boxing self. He ain't him. Now, he has said this on several occasions during interviews. I'm going to show everybody I'm him. He ain't him. He's not. One or more of those guys that out of that top 13 could be, but not he. There is no way, shape, form, or fashion that he could dream. And for him, it wouldn't even be a dream. It would be a freaking nightmare that he could be him. Remember, this is the same man who assessed and surmised that Tyson Fury would whoop the greatest of all times, Muhammad Ali. He said that Sugar Ray Robinson ain't nothing. I think the word was buns or cheeks or something. He said something derogatory about Ray Robinson. Ray Robinson used to come from an era where they would have 3-4 fights in a month. Son, you have boasted that you don't fight but twice a year. Against who? Has-beens and never-weres. That's what's on your dossier. As I said, walking the walk after talking the talk in boxing is something that he could not be attributed. Could not be. Even the young man who faced Jaron Ennis, Xander Zayas, who talked hella shit when agreeing to take on Boots and getting in there and fighting to the best of his ability, which turned out to be nowhere near good enough to contend with Boots. But you know what is the most ingratiating fact about Xander Zayas? He took Boots on. He got in there with him. He got in there. He earned a respect that Shitty Cuz will never have. Never. And Shitty Cuz could go through this career undefeated. But all of the men whose names that were a part of that list I just ran off a moment ago, that he has no intention of getting in the ring with, all of them combined, had he faced, he could get the resolution of whether or not he'd be him. Atlantic Starr, the famous R&B group from the late 80s, early 90s, they had a song, If Your Heart Isn't In It. That should be his theme song that he come out to in the ring. If your heart isn't in it, why can't you tell me so? If your heart wasn't in it, I was gone long ago. Yeah, that's Shitty Cuz. See, the lyrics, these are the stories that he writes for himself. Yeah, that's him. He's not him, but that's him. Salute to Queen 71. I see you out there. The CDB, what's good with you? Arb Jones, salute. Yeah. But once again, I'll ask, because, I haven't had a chance to do this. Can someone put that list together in the chat? Write those names down for me in the chat so Drew can screenshot that. We got Cordina. We got Frank Martin. We got Kid Austin. We got Gary Anton. We got Tank Davis. We got Devin Haney. We got Ray Morataya. We got El Rayo. Who else we got, you guys? Key Shane. Who else we got? The names. It's 13 of them now. We agreed. Huh? Mason. It's ridiculous. Now, there are people who will be a part of the dick riding club for this young man. Y'all as good as cooked as well. Because there's no turning back from this kind of foolishness. You know? You can't make this up. You guys want to sit around and try to defend this foolishness?
I don't think you're good enough to avenge your master.
But I have a suggestion for you all. Yeah. Cause you know this, when you come around these parts, you're gonna be picked apart. You understand? Driving up in here in a damn Vega. You gotta be of a certain age to know what a Vega is, huh? Cause it ain't no damn Mustang. I can guarantee you that, huh? A Pinto. Yeah. Yeah, it's like these guys, and they form a united front where they smell like Badussi, huh? Booty, feet, and just dirt. And y'all think that shit smells good because you get together in a little group and everything. You get your funky asses the fuck up out of my face. Get these guys the hell up out of here, man. And like I said, where the hell, like Coach Hudson said earlier, where the hell is Key Shame at? Huh? Hiding out. Hiding out. A Condo, what's good with you, brother? Royal Constrictor. He says, laugh out loud, not a Chevy Vega. Sensei, yeah! He tried to say that Devin is going to come in 25 pounds heavier than him, and he was 25 pounds heavier than Loma, and he thought that Loma won. Really? If you thought that Loma won, let me tell you and show you what Loma thought, huh? Yeah, that was what Loma thought.
Not the cap.
Get these guys the hell up out of here, man. And for any of y'all that saw me last night on with Drew Titan on Nerds on Culture, this is a special one for Shitty Cuz, Key Shame, Ray Ford, all of them to blame, bitchins, all of them.
This is Sparta!
Yeah. So the next time you think that you're going to say something and ain't nobody going to have nothing to say back, think again. I can't believe that you come out here saying the foolishness that you say. Um. Trying to say that young Dev need to drop his belt to fight your little silly friend. Oh, I said Dev.
Shining star for you to see what your life can truly be. Shining star for you to see what your life can truly be. Shining star for you to see what your life can truly be.
Woo! That's right. Get him out of here. No way. No way. I got a PSA for shitty cuz. You know? A real PSA. And I hope he takes personal offense to it. Cause he ain't gonna get in the ring and whoop nobody ass. Huh? He ain't gonna get in the ring and whoop nobody ass. So just remember, you tell him this. And tell him that Stormy B Man sent him. Huh? Yeah. You put a damn black eye on the sport of boxing by yourself.
This nigga's scared!
Yep. But he and Keyshane, they could go off into the sunset with each other because we know what they all about, huh? Sleeping head to toe, right? We know what they about.
I sucked his cock in Poland.
When a man push up in another man, even the bed sheets can't stand it.
You see something? And you see now, you done fucked up your life. I see what I'm saying. I thought. That's what, you know what I'm saying? You done fucked up now, you're right.
Yep. So it is what it is, huh? You guys can get mad all you want to. You shitty cuz lovers. But I've said enough. Said enough. Tried to tell you. Just ridiculous out here. Totally ridiculous. And myself, I've had enough of the foolishness. Yeah. I'm gonna get ready to call it a night. It's taking up enough of my time with this fool. I can't believe some people have bought into the bullshit though. I just can't believe it. Three wise men called this shit years ago. But let me get out of here. I got bills to pay and sleep to get, because I got to get back up and go run the gambit again tomorrow. So I appreciate everybody that came out tonight. Smash the like button on your way out. If you didn't on your way in, get you some of that Stormy B-Man merchandise. Huh? And we got some bills to pay, so here we go. Shout out to the mighty LDBC.